Hello and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel where I'll be playing Pathfinder Kingmaker today. I want to take a bit of time to just say that I think I might have gotten through the main story portion of it, but I'm not sure. I don't know if there even is anything else. I think we broke the curse and we're just building up the city now. Uh, there is still the issue of that gnome that escaped. So I don't know whether or not that's going to come back to be a problem. Let's go ahead and jump right in then, shall we? Okay. Mari should be at the tavern, yes? The barbarian sips up the beer from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates as if she doesn't know where to begin. Once I told you about my tribe, remember? The Six Bears. Of course I remember. Or the scumbags who exiled you. That's them. I thought I'd never see them again, and thank Gorham for that, but hell no. They were spotted on your lands. Our scouts say their camp, or our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numaria border. That's odd. We're a long way from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. Exactly. leaving homeland and heading off south where strangers live. The tribes have never done that, or never done this. I really hoped I'd never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Numaria to be as far from them as I could. And now they follow me. What the hell? So, let's visit my old tribe. Find out what do they want so far from the snow. And then we can kick them back. She finishes her beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles toward the tavern maid to order another. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's try and get to these areas we haven't been before. While passing the windmill, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadows of the building, or shadow of the building, doing what goblins do best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire, others threw pieces of dough into a bubbling pot, making some kind of dumplings. Yet others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throats. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it over each other, and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly due to the ale, stood their ground instead of fleeing. They started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron, we're going to do the chaotic neutral thing and say why not. We don't know if this was abandoned or what. I'd never been at a goblin party before, but it proved little different from the late night academy reveries. Using their crippled speech, the flower-drenched merry-goers explained the miller invited them to his house, told them to take whatever they wanted, and was polite enough not to ruin the fun, and left soon after that. The food tasted as foul as to be expected, but ale was passable. So soon all of us were tipsy. After these little troublemakers unmistakably recognized the Baron as our leader, they offered him to pass several tests to become a part of the tribe. For the first test, they demanded him to deal with a terrible beast. The dog. Goblins and dogs, well, they never get along. Or they don't get along. Neither with the horses. And, well, most any animal that doesn't sting, bite, or hiss. The Baron's task was to steal the miller's dog's food plate, so he... You don't steal a dog's food. And honestly, yeah, we're gonna deny this. Goblins burst into laughter, applauded, and announced that the Baron has passed the first test. Brilliantly, just like a real goblin. Apparently, if a real goblin doesn't feel like passing some stupid test, he'd never do it. Especially if it demanded they stop eating and drinking. Okay. After the goblins praised the Baron for his brilliant performance during the first test, they announced it was time for him to take the ritual drink. Really? A really nasty thing called Jagwort. At first glance, it proved to be ale until we saw the dead toads bobbing in the barrel for flavor. Judging by the toad's color, they were poisonous. After the Baron saw the brew and smelled it, he... I mean, we have the ability to remove poison. Let's just do it. The barrel smelled horrible. The goblins were scooping the ale with their dirty hands, and when that proved not enough, they dipped their entire heads in fishing toads out of the barrel with their teeth, licking the toads' ale-blistered skins and tossing them back in. The Baron, Constitution... Down the hatch. Succeeded! Okay, that's good. The barrel smelled horrible. Drained the keg for a first keg to its dregs. I dropped dead just having smelled it, but the Baron downed the horrific beverage without even wincing. Clapping their hands, goblins brought around a second keg. One more! The Baron turned pale, drops of sweat appearing on his forehead, but he drained the second keg without complaint. But those little bastards seemed determined to send him to an early grave. They were already handing him the third keg. The Baron... One more! I bet his stomach was lined with dwarven steel. After the third keg of the horrific swill, the Baron grunted, wiped his lips, and smashed the keg over the nearest goblin's head, making others laugh and applaud. Now be third test, the goblins howled and cheered. It seemed they had decided that they had tortured the art of cooking enough for the day. So, now they sought to abuse the art of poetry instead. They were going to sing a song, and the Baron was offered to improvise and add the missing lines. He answered, "Why not?" Accompanying the songs with percussions were everything the goblins could read, okay, the instruments were everything they could reach. Sticks, branches, forks, pans. They started to croak out a rhyme as well as they were able. Goblins sing this song, or for you this song. How be smart and fit and strong. How be the goblin best. And pass all your stupid tests. Goblins didn't like the rhyme. Instead of singing on, they started to whistle and throw flour at us and each other. In a heartbeat, the impromptu concert turned into a skirmish. Finally, the food and ale were exhausted. Casting sad glances at the empty sacks and barrels, the elder goblin sighed and started to a speech about how he remembered the day or the happy old times when they were full. But no one seemed to be listening. As soon as the old goblin rambled on, or as the old goblin rambled on, another goblin, slurring his words, invited us to the next party in their village, and, after many false starts, gave us directions on how to reach it. A dubious honor indeed, but a useful bit of information. After that, the sodden merry-goers stumbled away, burping and licking their lips happily. Okay, let's go in here. Hello. Alright. The Lonely Barrow.
In due time. That is not far.
Okay. In the dim light, you come across a group of armed men with swords and bows. Two of them are squatting near the body of a halfling. Spotting you, one of the men stands up and regards you with a crooked sneer. Well now, men, look, a corpse that doesn't know it's dead yet. What, you come to loot this place? The leader bares his teeth. You're too late. We're here first, and we're keeping what we found. We're scholars, see? This is our find. Mallory looks at the bandit, then the corpse at his feet. She reaches for his weapon. Dirty marauders. We cannot let them go. Hey, Thomas, what is scholar? Like hero or bad thing? Would you look at that? Quite a pet, eh? Wouldn't mind getting one of that, or this one myself. Huh. Sounds like Goblin King. How proud and aloof. Scholar thing must be a bad word after all. Who are you and what are you doing here? Can't you see for yourself? Researchers. We are researching this crypt now. Everything we find, why, we give to the poor. The leader chuckles and the other bandits join in. We're here on a job, see? And this one here hired us. The leader nods at the halfling corpse on the floor. Needed help to get into these ruins, and we were like, why not? He clicks his tongue sadly. But a shame. Soon as the little one showed us the way in, he became ill. Must be the excitement, I bet. Such villainy. You murdered a man who trusted you. And now, to cap it off, you dare utter threats against the legitimate ruler of these lands? Short of it is, the crypt's our find. We'll deal with the traps ourselves and start researching right away. The man nods at you, then at the exit. And you better leave before you catch something. What is this place? Let's get what information we can out of them. The gang leader stares at you baffled. Why should I? We just pried open the door. Then, we'll see who's buried here and how much gold is with them. There are some markings on the pillars over there, and it points towards a massive column. Also, that halfling idiot wouldn't shut up about some old book. Satisfied? Now get while you still can. You know about the plague tomb? You know this is a plague tomb, right? All these corpses died from disease. My blessing preserved me, but what about you? Okay, that didn't work.
Enemy approaching.
Let us strike as one.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Tear them apart!
Okay, we do not have a good setup here. I definitely need to change up where each person is. Okay. Spell haste. And inspire competence.
Do not falter!
Be easier if you not fight back.
They go down!
Okay.
Serves you right.
Onwards!
Okay, there we go.
Come here, Bax. Knock-knock stab you.
Now let's grab everything they have. Alright, pillar. Markings on a pillar. I don't see a pillar.
As it should be.
Okay.
What's that? You see that?
Did it without breaking it. I did it. I did.
Applause, please.
Cyclops buildings and a spirit tomb.
What's that?
I did it. I did. Me see, me keep. Did it without breaking it.
A massive sarcophagus lies before you. In the dim light, you can see the edges of gleaming carvings that wind their way along the sides and up across the lid of the sepulchre. 3. Succeeded! The carvings on the coffin depict an ancient Cyclopean empire. They speak of a rebellion when human tribes rose against their Cyclopean masters. Judging by the images, the riot was brutally suppressed. The leader of the rebels was caught and the human armies slaughtered. Perception 3. Succeeded. You walk around the sarcophagus, studying where it meets the floor. As you do, you notice fresh tracks in the dust. Someone was here recently. 2. Examine the lid. Ah. You step closer to take a better look at the sarcophagus lid and suddenly see deep scratches on the smooth gleaming surface. Judging by the lid, it was slid aside, then slid back into place. Also, you notice a row of small round holes dug or covering the lid. Were they made to let air flow into the coffin? Succeeded because we have a barbarian with us. Putting all your strength into it, you slide the marble slab aside. The slab hits the ground with a great booming noise, echoing in the dark halls. To your horror, the sides of the coffin are racked with scratches and dried blood. Someone was buried here, and they were desperately trying to get out. But despite the scratch marks, there's nothing inside. The sarcophagus is empty. In the darkness behind you, you hear a faint rustling sound. An involuntary shiver runs down your spine. All of a sudden, the grinding stone erupts around you, or the grinding of stone. The lids of the sarcophagi along the walls begin to slide open.
We will be victorious.
Bring it! Find me!
Which knife to use?
Okay.
Anranda Gratio.
There was one more. Okay.
Tear them apart!
Okay.
What you want?
Our victory is certain.
We need to give her some bludgeoning weapon.
One.
They go down!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Any last wishes?
Do not hold back!
Be easier if you not fight back.
Okay.
In due time.
Shiny thing. I did it? I did!
Oh.
Come here, Bax. Now I stab you.
Bring it!
Alright, that was a trap. Okay.
Serves you right.
Tear them apart!
Which knife to use?
Okay. No. You.
Stay behind me.
You deserved it.
They go down!
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Me see, me keep. I did it. I did.
There we go. That opens that. Okay. Huh? Cloth armor of some kind. Of water. Cold aura. Well, I could put it on one of my elementists. This was sealed off, so we actually have to go through all this.
Shiny thing. Did it without breaking it. I did it. I did.
Enemy approaching.
Okay.
Any last wishes?
as one.
Okay. There we go.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Do not falter.
Be easier if you not fight back.
This is where I step in.
Okay.
They go down!
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Me see, me keep. Uh-oh. And whoops. Shiny thing. I did it. I did. Did it without breaking it.
In due time.
You see that?
I did it. I did.
More loot.
What's that?
I did it. I did.
Oh, Tristan got the religion check successful. So let's take a look at this.
Hope it not fight back.
Oh.
Best kind of fight.
Oh. Lonely warrior. Hello? Hi. We have skeletons behind us. And my dog wants attention, so I'm going to go and give him his attention. I will be right back, everyone. Marco, you do not need that. You do not need out. Come here. You just want attention. You just want my attention. Okay, I am back. He just wanted attention. Yeah, he wants me to. He wants to know that I know that he's still there and that I still love him and all that. Typical husky. I feel like a fire elemental is going to be helpful here. As for Lindsay, we will focus fire that one with her. And Tristan. Oh, that's an AoE thing. Okay.
Come here, Bax. Not that stab you.
Okay.
Doing it.
Stay behind me.
Alright, and for Talvis, we're going to use the Flame Strike ability or spell here.
You deserved it.
You know what? We're gonna go over here, and if we don't finish it first, we will be healing them.
Which knife to use?
Any last wishes?
Okay.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
There we go.
as one.
Patricio Furio.
This is where I step in.
They go down!
Do not falter.
Serves you right.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Okay.
Resting would be nice, don't you think? Anything else?
Alright. This bas relief depicts last minutes of a mighty barbarian and his allies, sealed in the sarcophagi. They die in agony, clutching their throats and scratching inner walls of their eternal prison.
Me see, me keep. Did it without breaking it. I did it. I did.
Okay, let's take a look at these items. There was a great sword. A frost great sword +1. There was also a great axe. Second execution. Undead Bane. Alright, that's the ginormous sword. Oh, yeah, this thing. Okay, yeah. No, we're going to... Wait. It's oversized. She's the only one that I use oversized weapons with. Heavy crossbow +2. Alright, we'll give you a ranged weapon. Yeah. Cannot hunt here, so we'll go over to cooking. manage. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everyone is situated and we cannot cook here.
I tire.
We were not able to rest. Let's rest outside and then go back in. Really? I know you don't need out.
A gloomy crowd, angry cries, axes and pitchforks.
Really?
I can't hold my younger
It was our duty to give them a chance to change their minds. The events of the past days have stoked their minds to a fevered pitch.
Okay, I have to go get my dog Scritches again. Come here. Hi. Hi, baby. I'm going back to stream, Marco. Huskies are such needy doggers. Yes, they are. Okay. Enter the barrow again. Hi. Hi. Hello. Yeah, that's open now. Exiting is possible.
Ooh, shiny thing. I did it. I did.
Blood for Gorham!
Onwards!
Okay.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
fire competence.
Which knife to use? Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Let us strike as one.
Tear them apart! I believe I found something.
You deserved it.
Did it without breaking it. I did it.
Okay,
I
we
did
got
it.
gloves of dueling.
I failed. I'm sorry.
All according to plan.
Hi.
Knock Knock nervous when watched. Uh-oh. And whoops. I did it.
There we
I
go.
did.
You just had to try a few times. Hello. Could probably cast guidance and get the Arcana check done. Now that I'm thinking about it. Marco. He knows that I will get up and I will give him the attention he so desperately wants when he carries on like this. No, you do not need. You do not need that, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Tell you what. Here. I'll cut the stream short to 2.5 hours instead of 3. Okay? Then I'll let you out again. So I'm going to be cutting the stream short to 2.5 hours instead of the 3 hours that I usually try to stream for. The closer you get to the magic barrier, the louder a whisper just on the verge of hearing becomes. It says over and over again, the door will open for the strongest, to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. The key is hidden between 2 rivers, falling into the same lake. On its shore, find it and come. The door will open to the strongest. Okay. Honestly, it seems like we weren't supposed to come here yet. Marco? Marco? Really? Spell, cantrip, guidance on Lindsay.
Just letting the ink dry.
Okay, so we don't have the option of regaining that. Okay. And there's nothing else we can do here, so let's get back to the city. Hi, Marco. What are you doing? You're going in circle. What's the matter? What's the matter, Marco? You were just out, so I don't think you need to do that. I think you're just saying that because you know that I get up and give you attention when I go to let you out. You're acting like I never give you any attention at all. Never, ever, ever. A row. A row. I see you. I see Marco. Okay, let's see if there's anything new here. Nope, not yet. Manage the Kingdom Affairs. We have a very low amount of BP right now. Amari wants to talk. Was a success. Rank ups. Oh, we have a secondary one that we can get. Success. That was a failure. No. No, we don't. Events. Rank up. General's endeavors. So, High Priest seeks advice. Dead Man's Chest. True Masterpiece. Fugitive from Patax. Alright. Haram mumbles to himself, pulling on his beard. Finally, he notices you. Telvis! Allow me to speak for those who cannot protect themselves and their faith. The priests of Aristel and the priests of the other gods. They've all turned against the ancient faiths that once flourished in the stolen lands. Now, long since passed into eternity. The final traces are the ancient shrines and idols, which lie hidden among the swamps and woods, symbols of transcendence and decay. They wish to demolish these idols. They seek to destroy with fire and chisel all that would remain from, or remind them of that all these things must come to an end, or that all things must come to an end. He strokes his beard broodingly. Whoever it was that once worshipped these idols, their faith deserves our respect. It is your decision, but I would not destroy these ritual places just because the gods they are devoted to isn't well known. I myself serve such a god. often decried by ignorant tongues. Leave these idols where they stand. Someone worships them, and we've no right to interfere. Plus, it's a matter of nature taking them back. Community and loyalty go up. And Divine went up. Our stats. Divine and Arcane are our lowest. We don't have any kind of mage. Oh. Kendamar Lake. Fugitive from Texas failed. Dead Man's Chest was a success. Training. Remember that strange Gunderson fellow, the one who kept asking you to go to Candlemar Lake? Oh, right. Hello? Your Grace, I must inform you, military affairs have begun to take up all of my time, and more than once I have overlooked a detail concerning domestic security. Please, hire a warden, an advisor who will watch over the safety of your subjects, and I shall continue carrying out the responsibilities of your general. Castle turns his attention to the map of the Stolen Lands. New recruits keep coming in, Your Grace. We must decide where their barracks is to be built. To my mind, it would be best to build both the barracks and their training camps nearby, close to the capital. Many of these youths burn with enthusiasm, but until it is tempered by discipline, they will never be as good in battle as they would hope to be. I recommend we create camps to train and drill all those who would protect these lands in the future. Alright, place the camps near the capital then. Castle Bells. I'm happy you'll give our soldiers a chance to train before we send them into battle. I will take care of everything. Marco, what's the matter, baby? What's the matter? I definitely need to sell things.
That is not far.
Marco. Buddy, what's wrong? What's the matter? Is that so? Really? Are you absolutely sure? Will you be quick about it, though? Okay, as soon as I talk to the merchant and bring up the menu, I'm going to step away to let my dog outside. Yes. Oh, you gotta wait a little bit, okay? Not long. Okay. Send all those over real quick and then mute my mic. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. He went pee real quick, but then didn't want to come back in for whatever reason. Oh. I honestly had forgotten about that quest. Not enter, we're going this way.
As it should be.
Knock more runner and talker than fighter.
Will-o-wisp.
Be easier if you not fight back.
In due time.
Me see, me keep.
Ooh, Wand of Crushing Despair.
Running won't help you!
Really, there's two of them? Three of them.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
They go down!
wishes?
Do not falter.
I need to heal.
This should do it.
Okay.
Which knife to use?
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, we have one.
Bring it. Onwards.
This is where I step in.
Tear them apart.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Follow my lead. Enemy approaching.
I hate wisps in this game. They always get the first hit in.
Serves you right.
Stay behind me.
Be easier if not fight back.
They go down.
You deserved it.
Let us strike as one.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that one we actually get something from. Oh, a dagger. And a chaos shard. Chaos shard. Here's the dagger. +2. Okay. Yeah, it's Crick's.
In due time.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Where? There. And there. Okay, and there. 3 of them. And there.
Bring it!
We need healing.
Do not falter!
Which knife to use?
There we go, that one's down.
Tear them apart!
Any last wishes?
Onwards! Ha!
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh boy.
You're but a footnote in our story. This is where I step in.
Heal the living. That should be good for now.
Be easier if you not fight back.
They go down! Stay behind me!
Lindsay, we're gonna cast haste.
Applause, please.
There's a closed portal in the center of the room. It seems it was used not long ago.
That is not far.
Full plate plus 2. You have +1 full plate with acid resistance. That's not as efficient right now, so. .33 AC.
Epic pose. I need inspiration.
Did cure serious wounds on Talvis. Yeah, we're mostly stable.
Let us strike as one.
Come here, Bax. Knock knock stab you.
Bring it!
Serves you right.
Do not falter.
Which knife to use? Here.
Applause, please.
The weathered relief, worn down by time and the elements, bears a faint inscription. The inscription is jagged and uneven, as if written by a trembling hand. Past, present, future, all are one in him. Is the key and guardian of the gate where spheres meet. A dead warrior in full armor and holy symbols lies on the ground. He was stabbed in the back.
I've discovered something. As it should be.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Onward.
Okay.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Okay. Trying to get black spirals and all of that. Let's go ahead and camp.
Why Lindsay smells so bad? Ugh, like flowers. Clean flowers. Stings eyes.
I will take that compliment in the spirit it was given. So thank you.
Okay. Heavy shield. Ancestral dwarven shield.
All according to plan.
Oh boy. Okay.
To victory!
Please let it just be the two.
Tear them apart!
Stay behind me!
They go down! Ah! Ha!
Be easier if you not fight back.
Let us strike as one!
You deserved it.
Come here, Bax. Knock, knock, stab.
Okay. We completely missed out on that entire quest, it seems. And he might have been a recruitable person as an advisor.
Down better ones.
Which knife to use? Oh,
Any last wishes?
Do not falter.
did it without breaking it.
Noble Warhammer. Okay. Let's head back to town. Because it is a town now. Offer. Sort. Okay, we are not doing too badly. My bit rate's going up and down a bit, but doesn't seem to be lagging too much. There's the delay, but that is expected. Yeah, about a 5-second delay. Brought some relics. Alright, we got the letter. We did the audience. We have a couple of rank ups. And we have an advisor spot for a warden. Keston is now our warden. You're doing something. You can go and rank up. Triumph. Combat Priest. Okay, we have some stuff here to do, it seems. Keston bows hastily and starts talking right away. Bandit attacks and continue in your barony. In some places, the people are scared of leaving their houses even at dusk. Not to mention in the dead of night. As your warden, I recommend we double the number of guards. That will allow us to keep the situation under control. I will arm everyone I can and hasten their training. The other two won't deal with the bandits. Yeah, we gotta deal with the bandits. Military -2, stability +3. A local merchant wishes, or Telvis, a local merchant wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for this service, he promises to put in a good word for you among the city's trade community. His voice is very soft. I realize that such offer might stir you to outrage, but try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment, wealthy and pauper alike. We must teach these people that times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject this offer, but refrain from punishing him. Yeah, we'll go with the neutral route of telling him. Applies to everyone. You'll have to turn down many such offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before you at the law. Stability, loyalty. Let's take a look at our stats. Cost of buildings and stability. Okay. Start that project. Okay, barracks. Herbalist house. Oh, we have a pre-printing house, right? Yeah, we can build a mansion over there. There. That should be... That should be reasonable and situated good. We're almost level 10. Let's head out, deal with Amari's clan, and honestly, there's the Hodag thing that we wanted to do as well, but haven't been able to yet. Tuskgetter was dealt with. Peaceful travelers. Oh, is it the skeleton merchant? Hello again! Who are you, anyway? Oh, this story is as sad as it is cautionary. The skeleton raises a thin white finger. I was once like you, wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased. But then I set forth on an adventure which was to crown my career. I discovered a den of a dead dragon, a massive treasure trove laid within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of Rostov with the change. The owner lay dead upon a heap of gold, bare bones, just as I am now, breathless and still. How was I to know that he wasn't truly dead? Or rather, he was, but not quite. You know, undead? A dragon lich? I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. But then I looked upon the pile of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guests, and my panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 golds, or 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that! You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no needs of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he has been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse on me, as you can see. Now I am not but bones. But fear not, to tell the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need I fear death. We don't have the coin right now.
In due time.
Okay. We're leaning a little more chaotic than I would like, but not too much so. And we're very close to level 10.
I tire.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Right now, we'll rest.
Back home, we'd say, the thicker the armor, the longer it takes to ready the corpse for the pyre. That's definitely true about you, Valerie.
But you'd be quick. We just sew your arms and legs back, so you're more or less human shaped.
Did we already do this, though? I think we did, yeah. We'll be stopping to rest a couple of times on this one.
I tire.
We should gather our strength.
Most nobles are noble only in words, but you have a noble heart.
Thank you. Truth be told, the false nobleness you mean was precisely what I ran away from. To some place where people are tested by their deeds, not by their words.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
There we go. Rest and rest.
The Stolen Lands are a very strange place. There is so much injustice and pain here. But then there is honor, pride, valor, forgiveness, and atonement. Everything twisted up in a tight ball.
Alright, let's go ahead and visit Amari's tribe and see what they're doing here. Save yourselves. It's them again.
Blood for Gorum!
Undead?
Bring it!
Okay, and spell haste. No, 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 no! We're supposed to cast haste. You can't even move.
Onwards!
Tear them apart!
Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay. Action. Damage on dead. Valerie, go and help them. Knock knock.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
They go down!
Let us strike as one.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Amari. Okay. Yeah, you go there. Oh, you can't go there. As soon as you approach the camp, a bright-eyed girl in a long skirt runs up to Amari and gives her a big hug. Amari, you're really alive! Oh, the girl sobs and wipes her eyes. Everyone said you were killed by the giants, but I always believed you had survived, and no one ever found your body. Amari, I missed you so much. There, there, now stop crying. I'm alive, alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. Alec, this is Baron Talvis. He's something like the new chieftain for me now. Talvis, this is Nalek. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. Don't say that. Yes, the elders were mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. Having wiped her eyes, Nalek presses her hands against her chest and bows before you. I am Nalek, Songkeeper of the Six Bears. You must be the ruler of these lands. Forgive us for intruding into your domain, but we... Wait, really? Amari interrupts her. You're really a Songkeeper now? That's great. Since when? Nalek gives her a sad smile. I always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I trained with the tambourine. But I was initiated during your funeral feast, Amari. When we were saying goodbye to you and your party, as I sang at the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain into power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen when they heard my song that night. So you're a bard. Great, me too. We should share some songs when you have time. You can tell us what they sing in your tribe, and I'll tell you about Amari's feats. I'd like that. Nice to meet you. May both our tribes live in peace. And the chief. An old gray-haired barbarian with a tattooed face interrupts her. Nalik, who are you chatting with? Who are you? Wait. He looks closer at Amari's face and suddenly starts to yell, pointing his crooked finger at her. You, pariah, freak! After all you did, you still have the nerve to come and show your ugly face here! Chieftain Akaya, this is Baron Talvis. We're in his lands now. Please, soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. A baron? Something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. Well, whatever. I am Akaya, chieftain of the Six Bears tribe, and I need you to give me this dirty scumbag. He points a finger at Amari. Watch your tongue, chief. You are a guest in these lands, uninvited and not particularly welcome. Quiet, woman. The chieftains are talking. You think you can talk back to a warrior just because you learned to put on armor? Think somebody once gets stabbed. Amari is no longer one of your tribe. She is with me now, so if you need something from her, you'll have to speak with me first. You have no idea what a venomous snake you've invited into your tent. Listen to me, and I will tell you. From the dawn of time, our tribe lived by the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we do not change it. But then this upstart girl wants to match herself against men. She passes the warrior's initiation. She went hunting. But there's truth in the saying, nothing good. Neighbor tribes laughed at us. Look, there's a second chieftain in the tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain. Must be the end of the Six Bears. And they were right. She brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Once, a gang of giants came to our land. They scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen. So, we decided to deal with them. We sent a group, and she went along. For a long time, we waited for this group to return. Then, we went searching for them even longer. But all we found were dead bodies. Giants killed them all. Everyone except her. And then things got even worse. Have you seen those monsters? An evil spirit sends them. The ghost of a giant. He's the one who chased us from our lands. He chased us through all of Numaria. Even now he's somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over that hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the same thing. Bring the thief to me. Find Amari. The chieftain turns to Amari, his face red with anger. He shouts, slobbering in her face now. Now you understand. That's what your dreams have cost you, or us. You brought a curse upon our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons and get yourself... I am not going to... We'll feed you to the ghost. And maybe then he'll leave us alone. And at last you'll atone for a tiny part of your guilt. Amari headbutts the chieftain's face, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch. Paying no heed to Nalek's squeal and growling in anger, she leaps upon him, punching the old man's face. The chieftain spits blood and struggles to speak, and Amari grabs her sword. You realize that a murder will quickly follow. He already got what he deserves. Amari raises her sword. Akia shuts his eyes, but the final blow never comes. Amari sheaths her sword and pushes the chieftain to the ground and spits on him. Get lost of my sight, you scumbag. Next time I see you, I won't stop at words. I'm proud of you, Omari. Returning the sword to the sheath and avoiding bloodshed, that is a true feat that not many are capable of. Oh, get lost. This isn't the time for your lectures. Nalek helps the defeated chieftain stand up and takes him to the nearest hut. The rest of the barbarians hurry away, hiding themselves from Omari's anger. Panting heavily and swinging like a drunk, Amari approaches you and puts her bloody hand on your shoulder. That old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go. We find him and we kill him. And then we should make them all go back where they are from. I don't know them. Nothing. And never. I don't want to see them again.
We will be victorious. Bring it.
Do not falter!
Magritio, Turino. Inimosi, Travisi. Tear them apart!
This is where I step in.
Honor, Adayana.
Okay. No, it didn't crash, did it? Okay, that fixed it.
Onward!
Okay, we're going to have to summon quite a few things to direwolves.
Magritio, Turino.
Hey, all three of them. Good, good, good. Let's try. Let's get the Manticore.
They go down!
Serves you right.
Come here, back. Not stab you.
Okay, there we go.
Stay behind me.
You deserved it.
Which knife to use?
There we go. Oh, it has an AoE attack. That's not good.
Let us strike as one.
No longer have haste on them. Spell haste. There.
Knock used for lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh, boots, armor, swiftfoot boots, banded mail +2, and a frost great axe. That's it. We're done with your evil spirit. We cut him into pieces and cast them into the wind. You didn't even try to speak with him? Mari, we've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use. He always comes back. Oh, Mari, why do you always slash first and think later? So what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him? Let him eat me? Now, there was no time to talk, really. Desna, why are you punishing me? Okay, Amari's predictable, but what about you, Chieftain? You must realize that every deal starts with negotiation. At least you could have tried. She shakes her head in disappointment. Amari, I hoped so much that after we found you, everything would be better. What should we do now? You don't like something? Come on, speak up. I can hear. She bellows in unexpected anger. Malik matches her anger. I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realized that a woman can do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hoped you would become chief. I'd be your advisor, and together we'd change the ways of this tribe. But instead, you just disappeared, without even saying goodbye. I had nothing left but to become Akaya's advisor. Who led this tribe through the whole of Numaria? Who do you think? Who negotiated with the other tribes? And who lived in the woman's hut all this time, serving dinner to the chieftain? And now we found you. You ruined everything. Now the chieftain is angry. He's bound to do stupid things, and I won't be able to talk him out of it. Our tribesmen will die, Amari, and all because of your itchy fists. Amari had her reasons for doing what she did. I have no doubt about that. She didn't even think about anything else except her reasons. Congratulations, Amari. Now you're just like a real man from the Six Bears. You only think about yourself. You use your fists whether you need to or not. And then leave it to the woman to sort out your mess. So that's how you talk now, huh? You want me to tell you why I smashed this old mushroom's face and why I fled? I'll tell you. Listen now, you wanted it. The war party I went with. You think we went to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy. I was a fool. We did not go there to kill giants. Nalik. We went there to kill me. They thought giants would eat me up, and they won't have to get their hands dirty. But I came back, alive, and with this sword. I thought no one would dare say that Amari wasn't a real fighter, but they just laughed into my face and said that if the giants didn't kill me, the frost would. Then they left me alone in the wilderness, without food or tent. And when I understood why, when I saw what this hunt was for, it was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Nilak. Don't you turn away now. Look in my eyes. I killed them all, with this sword. I'm not a thief, Nilak. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. And you know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Our whole damn tribe can go to the dragon's maw. And me too? What? Do I deserve to die? Should I go to the dragon's maw too? No, that wasn't what I meant. You're not like them. I'm a part of this tribe, Amari. If you don't want to help me save it, you'd better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tagger Lords for help. Amari spits on the ground and then grabs your hand in her iron grip and drags you away without saying another word. Okay. My dog seems to have really calmed down after having gone outside.
I tire.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Alright, happy birthday to the Baron. Illicit hunters. Oh, there's a visitor in the castle. A young man wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and a perfect posture gives you a precisely measured light bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I am Edrist Hanvriki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. Thank you for honoring me with your visit. To what do I owe the pleasure? A surprised expression appears on the young man's face, but he conceals it behind a polite smile. Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from the river kingdoms. Let me get straight to the point of my visit, for it is the matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here, one that has been looming over my family for a while, or perhaps has already come to pass. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago my elder brother, Tommen Henvaki, went missing. After leaving Gralton, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, as we found out later, was a village called Varnhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was seen alive. We don't know where he is or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please help us learn something about the fate of my brother, and you'll earn an eternal ally, or an eternally loyal ally. Tell me about your brother. Our family, no matter how venerable, has always carried a spirit of adventurousness, if you will, in our blood. A thirst for risk and exploits. Each generation has had its own daredevil who left all he owned and went chasing after some ghostly treasure, completely ignoring the tears of his loved ones. I'm afraid this family curse has befallen my brother now. If only I knew what exactly he was looking for, or where exactly he was going. Sadly, all I've managed to learn was the name of some village out in the middle of nowhere, Varnhold, along with the fact that my brother never arrived there. Tell me about your family. The Hanviks are an ancient family with a long history, hailing back to the days before Gralton's founding. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures, like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms, and our honor. These are all the treasures our once influential house has come to possess. I'll see what I can do for you. Farewell. I look forward to any news you may find. Okay. Alright, so he never made it to Varnhold. Don't have the funds to claim more. We get 40 a week for now. Alright, the project is complete. The train camp near the capital. And the laying the foundation is done. Okay. I feel like this is where we're going to end it for today. I think that we've done pretty good, and I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, Season of Bloom was the last main story part. I will look into that, and if that was the case, then we will move on to the next Pathfinder game, Wrath of the Righteous. Oh, we're immune to all poisons now. We could take care of that as well now. You know what? Let's take a look at some other things. No? Looks like only my druid has the immunity to poison. That is potentially problematic. But I hope you all had a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever you're up to it, whenever you're up to it, wherever you're up to it, and however you're up to it. And if you have a dog, give them all the scritches. They deserve it. I will potentially stream again later today. But I will definitely stream later tomorrow. And I will check to see if Season of Bloom was the final part of the main story for Pathfinder Kingmaker. If it was, then be ready for an entirely new game with a potentially new character. Thank you, Greatness57, for the follow. And you are able to talk and chat after a few minutes. Sorry for not being on top of that. I was only looking at the chat box instead of the alerts there. Or the activity feed, I mean. But if you like my content here on Twitch, make sure to drop a follow, hit the bell for notifications, If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the bell for notifications, and check out the rest of my channel right here in the center. If you don't know where to start, go ahead and check out this playlist where I play a game I've already finished. If my stuff's not for you but you stuck around anyway, here's a video YouTube thinks you will like. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.